L'Immensité, Vibrato, Tygar. Which one is for you this summer? Let me help you. Now, it's important to note that I own all three of these. I love all three of these. They are all fantastic, but they're all pretty different, okay? Let's just go over really quickly performance longevity. The best one out of these three, Vibrato. It lasts a lot longer than these two. The worst performer, Tygar. L'Immensité is right in the middle. I'd say you get a good 6 to 8 hours, 3 to 4, 4 to 6 hours. All a skin scent for over 7 to 8, but this could go for about that like 10 to 12 hour mark as a skin scent. So these are often known as the ginger and grapefruit powerhouses. They all do it really, really well. That DNA, they do very, very well. So good. But they all have their own like little characteristics here. So the most realistic fresh grapefruit smell is going to be Tygar. Maybe that's why it performs the worst, because it's the freshiest version, if that makes sense. Really, really nice. I would say Vibrato to me is, I would say, the most synthetic smelling one. However, out of the three, not bad, not in a bad way at all, but it's definitely, if we're speaking about which one smells synthetic, it's the Vibrato for sure. But still fantastic. The most year-round mass appealing version is L'Immensité. Tygar to me, I would not wear this to a special event in the winter. It would just feel and smell out of place to me because it smells like a fresh, realistic grapefruit. It smells like it belongs in summer. Vibrato is a little bit thicker than Tygar. These two smell the most alike. This is different compared to these two. Vibrato potentially could wear in winter. It's just a little bit thicker, a little bit more sugary sweet of this. And then L'Immensité being the one that is the best year-rounder for summer, winter, special occasions, dates, all of that. You could daily this one. It's the most suitable version, in my opinion, of those three. My personal favorite is hands down L'Immensité, and you can tell, it's a good thing about reviewers, okay? You can always tell by the juice that is flowing through their bottle. I swim through this stuff. It's sensational. I'll have it in my collection forever. However, that being said, all three are absolutely gorgeous. I would definitely sample them all because they're very expensive. The cheapest one being Vibrato. But realistically, for me, it would be between L'Immensité and Tygar, just because Tygar smells much more expensive, luxurious, more realistic than Vibrato. And don't take offense to it, okay? My Vibrato glazers. It's the cheapest out of the three, and it also smells like that. And that's okay. Not in a bad way, but it's just like an honest way. It's not even close to these two in terms of price. And in my opinion, maybe it's like my brain's tricking me because I know how much this was versus these two. Maybe like a placebo effect, but in my opinion, I can smell that this is the cheapest as well, personally. So if you love grapefruit, you're looking for that next grapefruit ginger smell, my opinion is if it's strictly for summer, you can go Tygar. But if you just want that smell for year round, it's 100% L'Immensité. Again, strong 5 to 6 hours from it, skin scent for 8 to 9. The smell profile is out of this world, very expensive, but I think you get it. You pay for what you get with this fragrance. I'd love a slightly stronger version, but it does good enough for me. I'm not typically at events longer than 2 to 3 hours anyway, which is when I wear stuff like this.